All right, hi guys. Wanted to take a look at Armati today. Just got this today, and I had heard of these rules before. They're an older set of rules. Wanted to check them out. This was like $5 on Noble Knight and $5 with the shipping, so it was really cheap. Regular subscribers will notice we're not at the normal desk gaming hobby table. My normal desk I do for my real work, but anyway, the lighting is better here. So so Armati and ancient rules and lists for ancient, medieval, and Renaissance wargaming by Artie Conliffe and some other people. The credits are in the front cover or in the first page. I just want to say right away, the presentation in this is really nice. It's a black and white book, but everything is laid out very nicely. I find that to be very helpful. The type is very clear when we get to the rules. It's not too small, not too big, very readable text. My cat wants to share his opinion too. So the Armati can be played with any scale. So we have kind of the different sizes of game, and you can play with 25. They have provisions for 25 and 15 millimeter miniatures, and it has sample basing. So you organize troops into divisions, and it is kind of like a lot of these big, kind of rules that kind of span a lot of time. It works based on ideal types of units. So we've got, as you can see here, heavy cavalry, light cavalry, chariots, elephants. And then there's also some additional rules for the Renaissance. And, if you know my channel, it's kind of what I focus on here. As for the kind of game structure, you fire, so firing is resolved simultaneously, then you move, and then you do close combat. It tries to differentiate the armies based on, quality of like command and control. Here we have deployment and all that stuff. This is just kind of an overview, not an in-depth review, just my first impressions of it. I try to make it, I like to say, I don't think you can really review a game until you've played it. So this is just a kind of first impressions video in terms of the quality of the rule book. I think everything is very well written, not too wordy, not too vague. Kind of seems to hit the sweet spot. The diagrams are all very nice and neat. So, these are very easy to follow, very clean presentation. And I think also importantly, the rules themselves are not that long. I mean, the whole book is, let's see, this is 43 pages, and most of the back of the book is just army lists. So I really like it so far, what I'm seeing. And to jump ahead to the Renaissance section because that's kind of more my speed. But well, first here's the player card, the quick reference, which is still in mine. I guess you can tear this out. I think this might be a good thing to get laminated or something. But then there's also another repeat, so you can look at it in the book or photocopy it that way as well. I'm sure somebody has kind of put this online somewhere. The Armati player card. I also have the advanced Armati rules that I also ordered from Noble Knight on the way, so we'll be taking a look at those eventually. But yeah, just now fell out of as I'm flipping through it. Anyway, but jumping ahead to the Renaissance rules, I would say this is more for like kind of the earlier Renaissance in terms of the way it seems to be written, like kind of the Italian Wars, the 15th century up to like the Italian Wars. But I like what I see here, especially for the kind of stuff I'm interested in, because we've got it's got rules for wagons, war wagons, which is, big deal. Obviously the Hussites most famously, but the Hungarians adopt this. Ottomans pick it up from the Hungarians and so forth. So I like that they include that. And it's got all the rules for the war wagons, just not only artillery missile fire, also got melee, what to do when, the wagons are contacted in a melee. So I like that. And it's also, of course, it's got rules for early black powder weapons and pike and shot formations. And then the rest of the book are the army lists. And of course, I had to go look at the Ottoman lists, and it does a good job. It breaks the Ottomans out into their different kind of periods. So you've got an earlier, this is the ancients section, but it's got here we've got like Dark Ages, kind of late antiquity, early medieval, got Crusades, and then we got the 100 Years War, early Ottomans. This is the one I was thinking of. This is a really good list, even though it's kind of basic. It doesn't have like a lot of detailed units, but that is pretty much what the early Ottoman army would have been. The kind of dynastic household cavalry, and you've got these kind of Ghazis, the sort of raiders, plus a sort of light cavalry, and and then the Azab infantry. And it's also got some other interesting lists. So for like kind of the medieval to into Renaissance periods, we've got Burgundians, the French Ordonnance, so the kind of the late 15th century Italian wars, French army that was pretty effective. Italian city-states, it's kind of cool. And then we've got if you want to play like Battle of Grunwald, we've got the Polish and Lithuanian army, got the Teutonic Order, got a Hungarian army, medieval Russian, and then it's got some other interesting ones, Sung, China, Korean, so that's pretty neat. And then we have, I guess this is the early Renaissance, so Burgundians, the Hussites, the Imperialists, and many more lists. But I do like the range of lists. I'm glad that I picked this up. It's got the Renaissance lists. I mean, I'm sure I would want to probably modify this eventually, but as it stands, I kind of like them. Also got the Moldavians in 16th century, definitely were part of the Ottoman forces, but periodically did resist and the Ottoman Empire. We got of course, Poland, Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. So we got some others. I missed that they included the Safavid Persians in this, so was not anticipating that. You got the Mamluks, Ming. So yeah, really nice spread of lists. I mean, I do appreciate that, even if again they're, there's not a ton of character just because it's stats, but I still like that. That's nice. And we got some advanced rules. So. And then it's got these rulers you can photocopy and clip out. That's nice. Yeah, really nice. I guess this must have been from the retailer that sold it originally. It was $18.95 whenever this was printed. Use Essex for your armies because they are the best. Cool. That's pretty cool. And we got a ad for War Games. Box 278, Route 40 East, Triadelphia, West Virginia. I wonder if they're still around. Probably not, but that would be kind of cool. I guess these are the. I don't want to mess with this, but I guess these are the army packs. Okay. That's not related to the rules, but I do kind of like that. Yeah. Well, like I said, I have the advanced Armati kind of supplement book on the way, so I'll look at that too. But this is just kind of a first impression. This is from 1994, so not as popular these days, maybe as like Hail Caesar or something. I don't know, but I definitely think it's worth a look. If nothing else, that it's not too long, very well presented set of rules. Covers art is also nice and colorful too, so that's always neat. Got a nice Landsnecht on the back. So yeah. Hope you like this little overview, first impressions, and hopefully I can get it on the table on the channel and play through some of it and see how it goes. Yeah, all right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video.